I'm not gonna go. How's everybody doing today? We're not gonna go into sports, anything like that. Um, Me and Young Mark here, and from the Ritter Sports Podcast, we just gonna talk real brief about the tragic shooting in Texas. Very sad event, and man, it's this world's getting crazier and crazier, and it's just a sad thing. And Steve Kerr really kind of, when I watched Steve Kerr's interview at the presser, it touched me, and I think that every podcast should touch on the situation and try to encourage peace. Um, I mean, especially when you have a platform such as this show. I believe that Real Sports Podcast, we are real, and not just to sports, but we're real to life. And this was a real life tragic uh, incident, and I'm gonna let young Mark go ahead and say his condolences and what he got to say about the situation.
Definitely send condolences, thoughts, and prayers to everybody affected by this tragedy. You never want to see it happen in the country, especially when we mentioned an elementary school with young kids getting involved, like who've just been given the gift of life, and then to have it taken away from them at such a young age is definitely a tragedy. And no parent should ever have to bury a child. You hear that a lot in situations like this, but it
Absolutely.
really is true.
Yeah.
Like that's lingering lifelong trauma that parent now has to deal with for the rest of their life, knowing that they lost their child not to natural causes or old age or something like that, but to have it literally ripped away from them
Right.
by a coward, by a terrorist, it's definitely devastating and heartbreaking. And condolences and thoughts and prayers for everybody affected.
Yeah, man. This is man. This guy compared to what I mean, for what I've heard, is he was 18 years old. He said he was bullied in school. Um, he killed his grandmother first. Kill your grandmother first, and then he proceeded to go to elementary school and kill children. Um, Sad. We said on the show a bunch of times, and we reiterate mental health. Um, Mental health is a serious thing, man. As you can see, I mean, you can't even go to church, just anywhere without mass shooting, and this is it's just a continuing thing. This has happened so many times in the past couple of years that, but when it come down to, I mean, anybody in anything with as far as shooting is just bad, but it's really bad when it's little children. Like it's little children, innocent children. What do these kids? They didn't do nothing. They didn't them go to school, man. And I'm like Steve Kerr, man. I'm just tired of it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the U.S. government can do as far as weapons. I have no clue. I'm not political, but I have no clue. I don't know how to stop it. All I know is, I mean, by this podcast, we got a voice. We can just somebody, whoever watching this video, take it viral. Take it to Twitter, YouTube, YouTube, Twitter, wherever. Take it viral, and stop the violence. Let's stop. You got a war over in Ukraine right now. These people is fighting for their lives over there in Ukraine, and we sitting here, we killing each other. And this is supposed to be the United States of America. And there's nothing united about this. We're killing each other. And like I said, these people over in Ukraine, they're fighting for their lives each and every day. Sad. It's just sad, man. And I think we need to come together more as a community. Podcasters out there, I'm willing to come with you. We really got to promote this violence thing. This is insane. It's to the point where you can't even have, you get anxiety going to people going to church,
Church, grocery store, birthday
grocery store,
party.
movie theaters.
It's
Like,
it's literally like, unless you're literally within the confines of your own home, you're at
absolutely
risk of something.
right,
Um, but I would just say, like, to everybody out there watching and listening right now, uh, we can use this as motivation and make some good out of the situation. I think instead of waiting for lawmakers and government officials to do something about it, we
yes,
as everyday people can do something about it. And I
yes,
feel like that starts with an investment in mental health awareness and advocacy, educating people from a young age, about mental health, making people aware of it, breaking the stigma of talking about it and seeking treatment for it can go a long
mm-hmm,
way.
mm-hmm,
Um, I always kind of get a little bit emotional when things like this come about because one of the things that you commonly hear is the person that did it suffered from mental health issues.
mm-hmm,
And is I'm living, breathing proof. You can have mental issues, you can be mentally ill and still be a normal, loving, functional member of society, especially when you get help.
mm-hmm,
Getting help, getting the correct medication, taking therapy and things like that can really improve your quality of life to the point where it's not even describable by words. Like, I
mm-hmm,
encourage everybody, even if you don't feel like you have mental health issues,
mm-hmm,
be a positive voice to somebody else who might be going through some things mentally.
mm-hmm,
Be somebody that these people can lean on. Be a positive light for them. When you see kids out in the community, even if they're not your own kids, you can still be a positive influence on them. Show them, hey, I'm a good, honest person. I go to work, I make a living, I'm living a good life without having to do anything crazier out of the box. It is possible. So we
mm-hmm.
got to lean on each other in times like this to make things better and make the world a better place.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more about, getting therapy, getting a therapist. It's okay, ladies and gentlemen. It is okay to talk to somebody when you're going through. That's the best thing to do, is to talk to somebody. It's okay. Getting a therapist do not make you crazy.
Mm-mm.
Not at all. It doesn't make you crazy. It doesn't make you less of a person. Actually, everybody needs a therapist. Be honest, I need a therapist. Everybody. Mark needs a therapist. We all do. Everybody. But it's okay to talk to somebody. Find you somebody to talk to that can keep it, confidential between you two. Because we got to think before we act.
Definitely.
This is a lot of lies, man. Man, it's like Mark said, man. School, church, libraries, grocery stores. When is this stuff gonna stop? We gotta stop. We gotta stop, man. So, um, again, on behalf of the Real Sports Podcast, and this ain't about thumbs up. This ain't about subscribing. This ain't about trivia. This ain't about the NBA nor the NFL. This is all about justice and peace and equality, and these people that these children that lost their lives and adult, and the families that got to grieve through this. They grieving. I can't even imagine how they feel. I got my son, man, and it's like I can't imagine the hurt. Can you imagine, man? It's no
Yeah.
justice because this guy's he's dead. So what
And
can you do?
that's a hurt that's not just gonna go away like overnight or
No,
within a week or a month. Like, that's some grief and some legitimate pain these people have to carry with them for the rest of their days. And
yeah, man.
nobody should have to go through that.
Right, exactly. So, on behalf of the Real Sports Podcast and me and Young Mark, man, we really want to send our condolences to all the families, everybody in the world, even Ukraine. Our condolences to the people that have lost their lives, and we're going to do a tribute. We're going to do a moment of silence for the ones that lost their lives, and then we'll end the broadcast. Everybody stay safe. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Keep your eyes open. Try to make the peace as much as possible out here in the public. Uh, keep your loved ones close to you, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Young Mark, you got something to say before we go into the moment of silence?
It takes all of us at this point. Literally, we all have to come together, no matter
Mhm.
your race, religion, creed, or color. It takes all of us to come together and promote healing and positivity. So we all got to link up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to take a moment of silence, a little brief moment of silence for the victims, and we will end at that. You guys have a great Memorial Day weekend. Be safe, and we'll see y'all Tuesday.